Morning, everyone. Everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. I hear an echo.
Morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's
Good.
Friday, guys. Freedom Friday.
Morning. Happy
Good,
Friday,
good
everyone.
morning. Happy Friday.
Right. This is Alliance Attractors. We meet, 9 a.m. Eastern time every Friday just to get our day started and, our minds set right so that we could go out there and spend a little bit of time on
Let me grab the
attraction.
other one. Okay, Timur.
All right. So how was everybody's week? Let's talk some blessings. Let's talk some wins. Go ahead. The mic is
I'll
hot.
get started. All
Oh,
right. I'm super excited. Or I don't know. Was there someone else ahead of me?
no, you're up.
Okay. So been away for a little while. In case you noticed, I hope you didn't miss me. But I was away in Europe and spent 28 days out there. Came back and spent a whole week in Puerto Rico with my daughter. She is expecting a little girl in August. So we're super excited about that. So we've got a lot of great things happening. We were in Europe because we were celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary. And so we wanted to go big. And while we were there, of course, we attended EXPCon in Barcelona, which was amazing. And it just opened my mind to so much more. So, like, the world is so large and it becomes so much smaller when you get out there and you start networking and getting to meet some amazing people in those markets, which we did get to meet a lot of our EXP partners in many different countries, not just in Barcelona. They came from all over. We're from Greece, of course, Spain, Portugal. I mean, it's endless, right? Poland. So we've got a referral WhatsApp chat going with those partners. So it's amazing because you get to be in this proximity with these other amazing agents worldwide. So if you have the chance to go next year, it's going to be in Paris. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to be there next year. So I'm going to make sure that I've got my global entry and all those things that I need to make traveling fast and fun, but also plan more family time because that's what we work for, right? It's about that lifestyle that we're creating. And also, while we were there, we hit Icon again. So we are now 4 times Icon with the company. And of course, what does that mean for us here? It opens up my 7 levels. It opens up your 7 levels. So it's our goal each year to hit Icon. We want to open up all those levels. And we want to keep attracting agents. Production is attraction, right? So that's it for me. That's a lot, I think, in a nutshell.
You know, that was a lot, and that's like a whole mess of blessings that we hope are all contagious for us.
And I
But
want that for everyone here.
happy anniversary, and just amazing that you could take that time away and continue to receive that income. I think we're the only revenue share company that allows production to open up tiers. I don't think any of them do that, right? So everybody else is just go out there and recruit, and the only way to unlock tiers is to recruit more, and it becomes almost impossible. But we're able to do it through production, and we're a producing group, so that's awesome. All right, who's up? Who's got another win for us? That was great, by the
Well,
way.
I have to say something. Congratulations to her, and that is so inspiring, so I cannot wait to be there, let me tell you. But I am excited to I think I'm a slow goer, but that's okay with me. I've been in the real estate before in 2003 from New York, and as some of you know, located in North Carolina. And I haven't moved completely. So now on the 26th, I'm traveling back to New York to pick up my furniture and everything. So I've been doing a lot between the new home over here, meeting people and getting acquainted with all the sites. But one thing that I'm very excited at, it is that I always talk to people. And Fast Cab has helped me a lot. And I have 2 couples, and they are so excited to join me. I cannot wait for that. They are 2 new couples. I mean, we haven't stopped talking. We have been talking for a month already. And her husband, her fiance, he talked to me first. He was knocking on my door. He was selling filters, water filters.
Hmm.
And we end up talking and talking. And to this point, he's already signed up with Canopy Institute here in North Carolina to take the classes in August.
Very good. Very
So I'm
good. Hey,
coaching them, I'm mentoring them, and his fiance also just texted me yesterday that she's going to be signing up for it too. So
I
those are
know.
two people that I will have under my shoulder. So I'm praying for it, and
Beautiful.
I'm doing my best with them. So I'm excited about that. Real estate is not only selling houses, but when we go into it, there's so many niches to go through, right? And EXP has so much to offer, and I'm excited about that. So I'm
Awesome.
excited.
Congrats. By the way, I know I know uh spouses that are at EXP, one I'm thinking about in particular that could be a good co-sponsor opportunity. We'll talk about that
Exactly.
later. We want what's best for your the couple that's coming in, and get to know all the agents out there, and we will see what we could do in terms of co-sponsorship and doing what's best for them. Juan, what's up?
Good.
Hey Vincent, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited. Congrats, Rebecca, on your iconing. I don't know how many times you have done it, but I did this year myself, and I'm so happy every day. I'm smiling. I feel different. It's a completely different thing for me, and I can't wait to celebrate. I'm doing actually a party celebration this 31st. And I already sent the invite to some of you guys, and for that, I'm inviting a bunch of agents from other brokerages to come to celebrate with me. I want to share what this amazing blessing it is. The icon thing is not only the status that you get, you feel different, but also comes with money. Because you do 20 transactions, especially in New York. You have these average sales. You make pretty decent amount of money when you hit an icon. So it's amazing. And, I want to keep doing. I want to do it again. I'm putting myself in a position to do it again this year. So I can be blessed to be with this company, man. It's amazing. So
Juan,
happy.
awesome. You called your
Thank you.
shot in the beginning of the year. He said, "This year, this is what I'm going to do," and it's just so beautiful to see somebody achieve their goals, right?
You did it,
And
Juan.
yeah, man, we're
Thank
we're
you.
all
Thank you.
rooting
Thank you,
for
guys.
all of us in the room. We're
We're
all
so
rooting
proud
for
of
you.
you.
Okay,
By the
so
way, when she said, to go to Paris, I'm in for Paris because I'm 100% sure that going to all these big events is where the magic happens. I remember back like in 2000, I think it was 2000, we went to one of these huge events in Arizona. I think it was with Anthony Robbins, all the
yeah,
EXP people, and I saw the big picture, and I told myself, why not you, Juan? Why not you? You can do this thing, and it's happening. And I've been going to all these local events, regional events, international events. I went to Ecuador, last month
yes,
to open Ecuador. So it's amazing. When you start doing this, the universe gives you whatever you want. So that's what I feel. That's what I believe in. Here I am today. Amazing.
awesome, awesome. Do we have some time for one more? Because I want to give you something today. I want to give you some strategies today that you could take with you and apply during the week. And so I want to save some time for that, but maybe we have time for one more blessing, one more win. Who's got something
Um,
to share?
I can jump in really quick. Once again, congratulations to my sponsor, Rebecca. She's amazing. Grateful to have her as my upline. I was with them as well in Spain. And you know that sometimes it is one trip away, one event away for your business to change forever. I've been trying to work in a project for my country. I was born in the Dominican Republic. There's no MLS over there. So one of the speaker that was speaking, he's from Egypt, I believe. Or the thing is that he brought his MLS at his place. I got his personal number, and we are working on a project for my country so we can bring the MLS over there as he impact his place. So I'm looking forward to do the same thing over there. So yeah, I just want to share that. And I'm also Icon agent 4 times. Whatever is on the head is on the feet, on the arms, right? So let's keep the energy. Thank you.
Keep it going. We love that stuff. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. If you have any other wins, any other blessings, any gratitude, throw it into the chat. You know, just what was that quote that we had up all week, Jen?
Yeah, the quote is like, if you don't state your gratitude, it's like it's like wrapping a present and not opening it or giving it.
Not giving it.
Not giving it. Thank you.
Right? If you don't give the gratitude, if you don't share, it's like wrapping a present and not giving. Okay, so share that gratitude. If you have any of it, pop it into the chat and share it with each other. If you have goals, throw it in there. We're there to help each other. Okay. Um, I so I'm in this fast track thing, and it's it's really wonderful. And I wanted to share some of the strategies. Anybody else in this group part of FastCap? Let me pull it
Yes,
up.
fast track.
Fast track, that is. Who's part of Fast Track?
I'm in and
Okay,
out.
so
You're in it now.
sorry.
Yeah, just the timing sometimes not the best for me.
Okay. How's it going?
It's good. I like what I see. I mean, there's a lot of great things that you can learn from there, to put it in the business, to grow your team, to all these little things that they teaching you, obviously helps a lot.
Awesome. Yeah,
Hey, Ben,
yeah.
sorry, I have a quick question about it because that started while I was out, while I was away. And I'm just curious because I haven't explored the dashboard or anything. Is it like FastCap where if you miss a session, they don't give you the replay, but you have a guide, participation guide where you can read up on whatever was shared? That way you don't miss it. I mean, you got to be in the moment to see the live, but if you miss it, at least you can get the transcript of what was said and not miss the entire thing.
Exactly.
So just curious if they're doing that in this faster
The
track as well.
workbook is so helpful. You know, your running partner, your impact partner, so helpful. Like just being in the class, you can't help but take something away. Okay. And it's time on task. So if you put your energy into something, it can't, there's no way that it won't grow for you. Okay. So I just wanted to take like a little excerpt from this fast track thing so that you guys could, have a little bit of it and use some of these strategies. I thought this was really cool. Okay. I thought it was helpful, and I think that all of us could kind of benefit from it. So I want to talk to you about 5 invitation strategies that build certainty, right? People that are interested, we want to get them committed. So we want to give you a couple of powerful techniques and guide agents from, that initial interest to confident commitment to join. It's not about like applying pressure. It's about, demonstrating leadership and giving them that genuine certainty, which is, it's contagious. All right. So at some point in every conversation, there's this shift. There's this moment when that value is clear, when the interest is real. And the only thing is missing is like a good invitation, right? And that's this value tipping point. So, this your role pretty much is to go out there and provide this clear, confident, caring next step. So I'm here to give you a few strategies. We'll see if we could get through all of them to really just guide you without any pressure, right? So you think about it, like these top attractors out there, they're inviting people to join, and it doesn't like hurt the relationship. You ever have that where like you feel like you ask somebody so much and then they don't want to talk to you anymore? You don't want that, right? So how do you do it? So one of the things that we have is really just to um, invite them through their now. This is the first strategy. So this is where we focus on the agent's like current issue, current concerns. What do they care about today? Build their trust by solving those real-time issues, the things that are going on with them right now. And you get that by asking the right questions. Right? So it offers timely value, but it keeps the invitation kind of soft and clear. So they gave you an example here. Sounds like you're laser focused on blank. What could that blank be, guys? What are people laser focused on usually? Is it building a, six-figure revenue share line in the next 3 years? Usually
I
not.
think it's leads generating, and I guess.
Right. Right? They could be focused on generating leads. They could be focused on doing more transactions, starting a team. Right? But once you get that, then you could go out there and, invite through there now, right? Help them out. Anybody have an example of this? Sounds like you're laser focused on building a team. I love that. Right? Here's what I suggest. I just took these incredible notes from my first Team Leader Academy session. Yeah, I'd love to share that with you. And then stay connected, no pressure. But if you ever want to see how we could partner, and I could show you in person how to, go out there and build a team, let me know. Anybody have a now example?
I got one.
Give me
When
one.
uh, when speaking to agents, I'm told that when they're new, that they never had experience working with buyers or doing an open house, and I'm always inviting them to my open houses. I mean, the last two agents joined because of that. And I'm not sure she's in the chat now, Fire. She is so motivated with agent attraction that she loved that idea. She didn't know about passive income and being in two states without the two different brokerages that she has to pay into it. So I didn't talk anything. Actually, we weren't even able to talk neither with Jay Kinder or you about joining. She just loved a few things that she Googled herself. So just, I don't know. It was just comical that she just joined just because I invited her to help me at open houses. So
Awesome. So her now was, I guess, holding more open houses, right? Hey, Chris, it sounds like you're laser focused on getting more listings right now. I love that. Here's what I suggest. We just put together this script vault, helping agents win more listings, even in a competitive market. Happy to send it your way. And also, we're hosting this free training next week on getting 3 extra listings this quarter. Want an invite? No pressure. But if you ever want to chat about, what it's, how I could help you build even more momentum together, say the word. I'm here to help. Right? So nice and easy, but focused on what they're focused on now. Right? So next strategy is ask, tell, ask. It creates this like natural agent-led conversation, builds trust, and it allows them to be in control. So the ask is, what's your biggest focus right now? And then your tell is your solution to that focus. Well, you know what? That's why we built this program. And then you finish with the question so that they remain in control, right? What would you like? Would you like me to show you how? How do you feel about the mentorship and the training that you're receiving right now, where you are today? That's your ask. They tell you whatever they're going to tell you, and then you tell them, hey, that's one of the reasons why I moved over to EXP. Mentorship from the top producers, right? So now I'm part of this network. We collaborate every week. It's made a huge difference for me. Would it be helpful if I introduce you to one of our top mentors so you can see what that's like? Who are the agents that need to hear that? The ones that are isolated, the ones that lack guidance, right? So have a few things that you could talk about or ask about to initiate the conversation. What would being able to travel 28 days in Europe look like for your business? Having that freedom. Right? So strategy 2, ask, tell, ask. Simple enough?
Sir.
Next one, we're doing borrowed credibility. And that's when we leverage those three-way calls. When you need a third-party perspective. Right? When you need that third-party perspective, that's when you go out there, find somebody that's already done it and put them in. Right? Anna, if you have a couple that you're speaking to and they want to get another couple's perspective, this is when you bring that in. Right?
Yeah, I already talked to them about it, that I will get with them, not only 3 calls, but on a Zoom meeting. And they are so excited that I'm overblown and I'm getting myself prepared for them. And it is so good, such a coincidence today that, you're talking about it and I just have a relationship going on with them for almost a month already. Wow, it's amazing.
That's how it works sometimes, right? So imagine you have this like trusted leader story, right? Like Juan's story, Rebecca's story, an icon agent who specializes, in production, but also receives strong revenue share.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? At this point, it might really help for you to meet Juan, right? He's an icon solo agent. Who's exactly where you are now. And he's built consistent revenue share income without giving up production. Would you like me to introduce you so you can hear what's worked for him?
Yeah.
That's for a
Yes.
solo agent who fears like revenue share could be sacrificing their production.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
sometimes we Vincent, I'm sorry to interrupt, but sometimes we don't think big with this revenue share is amazing. I have seen with top producers in EXP, they do like 100,000, 300,000 a month revenue share. And it's real, we just don't, some of the new agents that are here, it looks like it's not real, but it is real. I can tell you right now, my revenue share covers, my car payment. I bought a beautiful Mercedes this year. I was going to buy a Tesla, but the revenue share covers that. Thanks
Wow.
God. If I wouldn't be having revenue share, I'll have to pay out of my commission, my other income that I have. But the revenue share is covering all these little bills, and it's so good.
I'm going to work harder. I want my Tesla.
Let's do it.
It's a
I'm telling you, it's
beautiful thing, right?
possible. It's amazing. You know, we sometimes people don't know what we have here. And I am telling all the agents, the agents that are in my group, in my team, I'm like, you should be in this call. This call, it's like, you know, money making. This is the really call that nobody should miss because we're teaching how to become financial free and time free here. This is what this call is all about, you know.
You know what
But
the
sometimes
hardest
I'm
thing is,
telling
Juan, and
you,
everybody
yeah,
else? It's getting the locomotive off the tracks, like that like first push, right? The amount of power it takes to get that first roll. And then you're like, man, this is slow as hell. There's no way we're gonna get to where we want to get to, right? But then you build that momentum. And then with how this thing could potentially compound for all of you,
Exactly.
all you have to do is start, right? You activate one of your people and you can explode, right? We go out there, each one get one, and we double tomorrow, right? Too few of our too few of our partners participate in revenue share. What is it, like 16% of the entire company? You know how much they shared last year? 16% of the company shared $176 million. Not commissions, revenue share.
So this is like, just let me understand this a little bit. So the more people you bring, the more money you make because depending on the deals they close, correct?
It's all off of transactions, guys. This money doesn't come out of the air, right?
Yeah.
So we're a producing company. We bring in producing agents, we attract producing teams, we pull in producing brokerages. And as they produce, it generates revenue for the company, and this company shares half the revenue back to you guys. And that's what these
It's a
calls
win,
are about.
it's a
Go ahead.
win-win. It's a
Yep.
win-win because as I've been doing the fast cab, you know, I'm working all the time. I'm working on my spheres of influence. And that was my moment with him when he knocked at my door. And what, yeah. And what did I do? I talked to him as by stories, which is the main thing. And when I told him about my life, my story, and where I was, and he just opened his eyes, and he was amazed. And I said to him, "You need a lot." I said to him, "You need a lot to talk. You need a lot to learn. I could teach you a lot. You know, you're doing this, but you could make good money. You could get more money than what you're doing right now." And that's how he got excited. But I told him my story. So when we meet people, sometimes it's just go with your story, with your personal stories. I forgot to tell you that when you were asking that at the beginning. And I remember we had a meeting a long time ago. And at that meeting, when I learned that you, Vincent, were talking about your spheres and how to approach, I remember that I said to you, I already took fast cap. And then you faced me and you said, then take it again.
That's it.
And yeah, that was such a message. And I've been taking it again. And it helps to the point that I'm actually have the habit to talk to people and do what I have learned on fast cap.
Mm. Your DPAs, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, Rebecca, what's up?
Hey,
Good
got my
morning.
shirtless husband here.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Vince. How are
Hey,
you? Sorry, I just came back from the run.
good.
But
Congratulations.
thank you. So, you know, I'm hearing everything that everyone is saying, and it's so true. But I think that when it comes down to it, just don't think of recruiting as something that you have to be really attracting people. I think you just got to be a great connector, honestly, you know. I think by you being a great connector, I mean, for example, we're in Barcelona and we ran into a couple other couples that we known from, you know, through EXP, but we really didn't know each other. You understand? We known in each other, but didn't know. Mm-hmm. And we got to spend, honestly, 3 amazing days with these couples in Madrid. And all of a sudden we build this relationship. And that's all it comes down to, guys. I think that sometimes we try to overthink it too much. And all you really have to do is just be present, man, you know. And by the way, I'm glad Isabel touched on
the broker that's coming in. Well, he's going to be the big builder in Egypt. He's actually part of our line.
Global Alliance.
Yeah, I don't think you knew that, but he's going to be part of our line.
He's coming in under Dunia. Dunia is the managing
Broker for Dubai.
director for Dubai. She's also with Global Alliance as well.
Guys, he has 500,000 homes already in the Egypt MLS. 500,000.
It's amazing.
Look at that.
And
Guys,
and he was with us previously. He left and came back.
Yeah, we've known him. Yeah, because he's from Orlando. We known him. This guy he had multiple buildings. He was a real estate broker here. He owned restaurants that we used to hang out with him. But life changes, and you know what? I think it changed for the best for him. He's at peace. He's happier now. And I tell you, man, you just got to stay present. Like I said, just be who you are. Just be a great connector, and don't stress it too much, man. Just enjoy the moment. That's what I would say. Enjoy the ride.
And find a problem and solve it.
Exactly. Be a problem solver.
Listen to people. They have a problem. You be the connector and solve it.
I love that. What he said was, you got to ask and listen. That's it.
That's it. Ask and listen. How about painting that after? Right? That's your next little invitation. Right? Because it creates this vision for them on what life is like after they join EXP. And it focuses on what matters to them most, right? Imagine having total location freedom, running your business from anywhere, even while traveling. Wherever with EXP's, cloud-based platform, you can spend summers at the lake, winters where it's warm, without skipping a beat in your business. I'm away in this summer, guys, for 5 weeks. I've never imagined that. Last year, away for 3 weeks in a row. Never imagined that. And I lived, right? I want to be like Rebecca. I want to go around and enjoy and watch the business grow while I'm not here. But that's casting that vision, right? So think about who should hear these things. The one that craves the lifestyle freedom, the flexibility, but feels tied down to their office requirement. What about the top producer that worries about financial security? Who hasn't thought about building equity or residual income? Right? So paint the after. Picture yourself not just closing more deals, but earning stock awards, passive revenue share, creating wealth even when you're on vacation. So we finally have a plan to build towards retirement, not just today's commission check. Right? So think about what their vision is and share it with them. That's it. Right? Or paint it for
Vincent,
them. Mhm.
Vincent, and you guys, I have a question because I have I know two high producing agents who've been in the business for many, many years here in town. They're with a brick and mortar, and I've been so tempted to talk to them, but I don't know how to initiate the conversation coming out of nowhere. They know that I'm also a fellow agent. They don't know much of EXP. So I want to approach them, but I don't want to discourage them or say, oh no, here comes an agent. No, what are you doing? I've been here too long. Here you are, you're new, and you're trying
Super
to now
simple.
just attract me.
Just be curious, right? Just be curious about them. Like, I just want to get to know how you guys, like, I'm super impressed with your business. I see what you're doing in the community. Can I grab coffee and just pick your brain? That's it. Don't talk EXP at all. Right? Don't talk it at all. Let them spill the beans. When somebody's like, I love my company, instead of going against them and pushing, because when you do that, what do? They push back, right? You
Right,
say,
right. That's what I'm
you
afraid
love
of them
our
saying.
company. Yeah. So you don't talk EXP, just, like Tell me about your business, right?
I like that,
Also,
Vincent. I like that when you said be curious. That's really good.
Yeah, that's Gil, right? So he talks about that and curious people make more money and all that stuff. Rebecca, jump in anytime, man. Don't raise your hand. I feel like
may I say something?
Yeah.
sure.
I wanted to tell her, use Chat GPT. Just tell Chat GPT exactly what you're telling us, and it will develop a conversation for them according to your own thinking and even your own fears. Put it on Chat GPT and see what it responds. It is
Oh, good
helpful.
point. Good point. Thank you. I use it for everything else. I never thought of using it for this.
Oh, I
Thank
didn't know
you.
either. My nieces, they use it for cooking.
So guys, get into the next fast track class because what they've done is they've created a GPT with
Thank you.
all the attraction stuff in there, where they uploaded all the attraction stuff. So, if you want anything specific situations, they could help. They know all of the, systems and processes we have at EXP. Rebecca, jump
I
in.
love that. All of that is great advice. But I also wanted to let you know that you don't have to, don't feel like you have to be like a icon agent or experienced agent or even be like years in the industry. You could be day one and still inspire someone else. And I remember one of my earlier agents who was brand spanking new. She had just gotten her license and she had been maybe 2 weeks at another company that she definitely felt like it was not going to work out for her. And after just hearing our model, what we were offering, our value, she was so excited that she went and talked to 2 other agents that were also studying for their real estate license and passed the test, and they joined. So, and you don't have to have a lot of time in the industry or experience or deals under your belt to still inspire someone else. It's the model that they're coming for, right? They're not coming for you. It's what the model can do for them, right? And so, again, we're listening to solve a problem. So if they're happy where they are, certainly don't talk about their company. I mean, hey, this is working for them, right? But if you come across a time where they may be at a crossroads, and you know what, have you considered maybe another model that can add additional income streams? Would you be open to hearing about my company? And so don't think that you have to have a lot of time. And if you don't know how to have that conversation, what do? We use third-party validation, right? So we connect either with our immediate upline, see if we can, hey, if I can get you on a call with Vincent, would you be open to listening? Would you, if I can get you on a call with one of our growth directors, would you be open to having that conversation? And so, find someone else who can help you. You just talk about what you love the most about EXP, because that's going to speak volumes about your personal story. But after that, let someone else tell the model if you don't know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it and want to learn, all you have to do is start, look it up, look up the slide deck, listen to some of the videos that are out there. You already know more than you think. Now it's just kind of hearing it over and over again so that you can be more familiar and think about how do you want to pitch this and start working on that.
Yeah,
Excellent, Rebecca. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank
what
you.
they say,
That's good.
don't be the source, be the source of the source, right? So sometimes you can know everything, and I think you should know everything, but sometimes you shouldn't let people know that you know everything, right? Play stupid. It's a really good program. I know it's fantastic, but I don't have all the details. But I who does? Dee Dee does, I gotta introduce you to her. She'll explain it way better than I can. And then what happens is you've got that third party validation, and there's things that you could do there that you can't do by yourself. Okay, so let's get this last one in there. It's just a clear ask, but it's asking with grace, right? So this gives you that clarity, it gives you that direction, and you use it when it's time to define the next step. but it's nice to leave a little opt-out for them, right? So they don't feel like too much. You know, you've shared a lot about your goals, and I appreciate that. You know, are you ready to make a move, or you prefer I check back to you with you in a few weeks? Give them a way out, right? That's for the independent agent.
That's good.
You know,
Yep.
that's cautious about you know, what about a high producing solo agent again? Concerned about disrupting their business with their transactions, or you know, since you mentioned your biggest goal is more time, financial freedom, does it make sense for us to take the next step now? Or would it help if I mapped out the transition, what it would look like first? Give them a way out. So it's just simple, right? Five simple things, 5 different ways that you could do it. And when they join, really is just the beginning. Because that's when you really want to deliver on all the promises that you gave them, right? And it's just a series of conversations, little micro commitments, next step mentality. Avoid the let's keep in touch. Sometimes you put it on them instead of saying let's keep in touch. You say, you know, we went through a lot, right? What do you think would be the logical next step for you? Right? Oh, you know, I think I need to explore this. Then you know where to go, who to plug them into, what to invite them to.
Vincent, could you share those slices? The slide?
Yeah, something I just threw together, but I'm sure why not? Right? I'll
Okay,
give it
thank you.
to Franny, and she could do with it what she wants. And then they always say book a meeting from a meeting.
Mm.
You have the next one set up before this one ends. Okay. That's it, guys. One thing that you're going to do today to move your needle forward. What is it?
Curious.
Be curious. Okay.
Ask, and then listen.
All right. So then go out there and ask a few questions. Go ask 5 questions to people, right? Or 5 people. Go be curious about 5 different agents.
I'm going to continue the conversation with some of the agents because they're on vacation right now as it is summer. And the statement and question I'm going to pose is, you could be doing this all year round. Want to find out a way?
Yeah.
Since it's on
That's
topic with where
awesome.
they're at already.
I've
That's one
heard
more
on
thing.
another call that I've heard on another call when they say, "Oh, I already make a lot of money," that to say something like, "Well, would you like to keep more of it?"
Right? Or
As
make
opposed
more.
make
You
more
know,
and keep the one, right?
go listen to Russ. Russ, our VP of growth.
Russ Lagan.
Yeah,
Russ
he's
Langren, yeah.
got an incredible, you know, talk about what people are looking for. You know, chasing the
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Eventually, it goes into chasing the time. Then it goes into impact.
Yes.
You know, and just think about that next time somebody says, "Hey, you know, it's all about the money for me." All right, who's next? Who's got
Right.
something to commit to?
Thank
This
you,
one
Vincent.
thing.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Maurice.
I'm
My
committing
pleasure.
to
Go
I'm
ahead.
committing to organizing my contacts. And so I've been working on that for the last week in a way in which I've never done before. Literally cleaning, starting anew. I do want to recommend for anybody who doesn't know, I don't know who else is using this, but one of the girls, I think it was like Veronica or Gogo, or whatever, mentioned it about a year back, and it's an application called Reach. And what it is, it's you basically can group personalized text messages for free to everybody. So Currently, I've loaded up all the like Rent Hop Elite agents to target, and I can, draft a personal text message to them, and they feel like, it's only coming from me. It's not like looped in. And so now I'm working on, landlords and all other, even family members, contacts, to plug in. And so, not yet, but like maybe in a few more days, I'll have it all iced out and we'll be one-touch communication, which will be great. So I'm excited about that.
Desmond,
Yeah.
what's the max that you can text at the same time?
I haven't seen a limit. I don't think that there's a limit.
Okay.
And
This goes one at
the
a time.
great part
It's
is,
like you have to press a couple
yeah,
buttons. It's
Yeah.
great.
yeah, you can highlight them
You tee it
all,
up.
and that's it. And they were telling me that whoever told me about it first, they do it based on when they're in different towns and different cities. So they're reaching out to their network. Hey, I'm having drinks here. Pull up if you can. You know what I mean? And it's a one-touch kind of situation. So I'm excited
What
about
is the
it.
name
And
of
we
it
just
again?
Reach app.
the
Reach.
app is called Reach, REACH. And yeah, it's pretty dope. I can't see it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's it's all you can put notes with them. I also am loading up past clients. So I got like 1,100 clients loaded so far.
Beautiful.
So pretty fun.
Yeah, it comes directly from your phone. You don't need a separate number or something
Personal,
like that.
yeah, your own
So
personal phone number.
that growth talk is in the growth toolkit. Okay, Russ it's a short one, and it's a really good attraction video to send out as well, because it's less about really the formula and the model and stuff like that, and it's more about the mindset. So I really like that video. Come on in.
So I've been with EXP for a couple of years, and I've been just solo agenting the whole time. And recently, I've been more attracted into the concept, but a lot of this tools and stuff. And I think that that's where I'm kind of joining in and trying to figure things out. Where can I find this? Because I see you're like, oh, go find it here, and I'm like, oh, I don't know where to go.
Yes. Okay.
So
Somebody throw the growth the growth link into the chat.
yes, please, I
How do I
appreciate it.
pronounce your name?
Caesar's fine.
Caesar. Okay.
Caesar, yes.
Yeah, Caesar. So jump into these meetings that we have.
Yes.
Right? That's it. Jump into these, jump into anything that EXP offers. The big agent meeting on Fridays is great. But that's where they give you the updates, and you talk to the other agents. I'm using this, I'm using that. Like some agents that we have, they don't know that there's an agent to agent referral site link that we can send
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah,
Right?
not familiar. I've actually been working a lot with when I joined with Corinne. I don't know if you guys are familiar with
Yeah,
Corinne,
of course.
but I joined with her, and I've been working in Costa Rica because I have a brokerage out there. So we've been working on opening the country. So if you guys need the connections in Costa Rica, I do have the connections. But I've been working there, and now I've been like trying to strengthen my business here in Orlando, and I think that this is a great way. So thank you guys for
Yeah,
the
let's
help.
make that magic happen. So
Awesome.
Rebecca just threw some really good links in there. So guys,
Beautiful.
that stuff goes in your value vault. Okay. That stuff, those are things that you could use for yourself. Those are things that you could share with other EXP agents in your organization. So if your organization doesn't know that there's a way for them to get the third party, then share it with them, right? That's how you add value. And if they know that and it's easy, they don't have to depend on you, right? They don't have to look back on Desmond's, like, when is he free for this three-way call? They could click and have one of the growth team on the call with them right away, right? So take advantage of all of that good stuff. All right, one more commitment for the day, one more goal that will move the needle forward for you. Who's got something they're going to do? Reach out to 5 people, add 2 things to their value vault, invite 2 people.
Hey, I got something. So I mentioned this before the call. I already started the day with running, and while I was running, I recorded a video. If you go on my stories, you'll see it, just like this, sweaty me, and not trying to look cute, but we recently got a recording for John Maxwell. Those of you who are in our Visionary and Momentum chat, you already have access to that. But I shared it with some people that I've been talking to as a value add. So what I said is, like, we had this amazing meeting yesterday with John Maxwell with our leadership team in EXP. And I was thinking who might be able to benefit from this. And I was thinking of other leaders like you came to mind. And so I wanted to share this with you. So, you can easily do that, share that value with someone. And so I put it in my stories. If you want it, let me know. So that expands it out to more than just the 5 people. It's anyone who's in my algorithms that sees it can ask for it, and we'll have a conversation. It's just the point of is to start a conversation. You never know who's looking at your content who might be interested, and this might be that thing that kind of sparks that conversation. And of course, because we're also running and we're health minded right now and stuff, I invited people to just run with us. So you guys are all welcome. We're doing the Lola Challenge in Puerto Rico. Is going to be in November. I'm doing a 5K and a 10K. So I'm conditioning for that right now. And Josue is doing all 3, the 5K, the 10K, and the 21K. And we've got our family that's going to be involved, and we've got some friends that are all flying out. So you have time to save up for it. Come do it with us. But when you invite people to join you on fun stuff like that, that is attractive as well. So just go out, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Invite people to the things that you're doing. Invite people to the events that you're having. Share the high value content with them. Share it on your social media so that it reaches out to a lot more. And so from the videos that I did this morning, I'm going to continue sharing that with more people. So that's my goal for today.
That's where we ended, guys. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you guys all for being here.
Oh my God, thank you so much,
week.
Rebecca.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Rebecca. I'm going to check that out.
We all have access.
Thank you.
We're constantly sharing in those groups, so pay attention. Stay plugged in.
Stay plugged in.
Thank you.
All right. Freedom Friday, guys. Let's go out there and build.
Bye
Take care,
bye.
everyone.
Thank you.